So, hello everyone. I'm joined with.
I'm
Luna?
Dolphinslayer. Oh,
Don't worry.
Never mind.
So, if it wasn't pretty obvious, this is the kind of video it's gonna be, but it's gonna be very chill, and we hope you guys enjoy. So, let's go down one by one. So, let's have a brief introduction of everybody. So, let's start with Dolphin.
hey, I'm Dolphin. I talk over people a lot. I'm really most familiar with VGC, so pretty much all of my commentary is probably going to revolve around that. And yeah, I'm in drought.
Awesome. Glad to have you aboard for the season and for this call. So, thanks for coming on. Faulty. We'll do you
Hi.
next. Yeah.
Hi, it's me. My name is Faulty. I'm a Defense Division player because I'm a bit of a noob at this thing. But I really get annoyed at Dolphinslayer because VGC is fake. Anyway,
Oh no. We're already getting some heat in the call of the unkind variety. But thanks for joining on, Faulty. Much appreciated. Okay, Fury, hit us with it.
Uh, Hello, I'm Fury. I'm a speed division player. I won defense around 2 years ago by this point. I'm definitely going to lose this playoffs, but we're in it to ball it.
That's the spirit. Let's go. Well, thanks for coming on, and go easy on me in a little bit, okay?
Oh
Oh my god.
God, you.
And last but not least, we have Lunatic. So hit us with it.
Hey, I'm Luna. I suck at VGC, but I'm playing in Drought because I didn't like the Reggie divs this season. Justice for Radical Red. Y'all suck for voting for NatDex.
Damn, shots fired. Wow,
Ooh.
nice.
It's okay, drought's the best division
Jeez.
anyway, so.
But yeah, no, thanks for
yeah, my
coming
rage is
aboard.
building.
And so we're just gonna do this pretty casually, I think, and we're just gonna start with Deoxys divisions and work our way down, and we're just gonna chat about how we felt about the season up until this point. It should be a fun ride, so hope you strap in and listen along.
Okay.
So, looking at the Deoxys divisions, is there anything that stands out to any of you guys? Like, is there a coach that you think is doing really well, compared to expectations, maybe, or like a Mon in particular that's like popping off more than you thought? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that.
Uh, Definitely Boulder.
Iron Boulder, yeah,
Iron Boulder's going crazy in singles.
that is
Yeah.
true.
In more than one div, I've seen Iron Boulder just SD sweeps.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you all didn't expect
Yeah,
this?
and like, it was,
Oh, in
holy
attack
crap! Like,
div,
I
it's
remember
leading.
like the first
No.
week, like in the first week, like it took like the number 1, 2, and 3, and 4 spots for like all the divs.
Oh my
It
god.
was insane for that
Jesus
first week.
Yeah.
Christ.
I
I'm
And
should
looking
have
at the
checked
it's
out
stats
the
now.
I
It's
was
insane.
responsible for it in speed.
Yeah,
it's
Iron
still doing very well right now.
Attack and
Like,
speed, it's both top 3 right now. That's crazy.
And then at
yeah.
defense, it's not slacking either at number
It's
7.
yeah, it's pretty high.
The
Honestly,
lowest it
PB
is.
the
Yeah.
lowest.
So I wonder if that's kind of like because it's lowest in the PB, is that just a reflection of the skill level being higher and more people being able to counter it? But the fact
Oh
that it's
no,
still 13th,
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's probably because all of them are Terra, I believe.
that
Everyone
is
who drafted
correct.
Boulder. Yeah. Yeah. Just Terra into a better typing in SD.
Hmm.
Win.
And
SD
like,
booster.
Oh,
go for it.
all of these boulders being like Terra just gives me vibes of like the meme that's just the illusion of free choice.
The thing that's like interesting is like I feel like it being able to like have the option to Terra and to like Terra close combat or Terra earthquake in addition to just mighty cleave being dumb as a perfectly accurate rock type move. Like that's pretty
No,
crazy to
that's
me.
I
okay.
think goes
That's
through
not dumb
protect.
though. They
Yeah.
finally gave it a perfectly accurate rock move. That is like a thing we've been asking for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Power gem crying in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, power gem doesn't count. Special attacking rock types don't exist.
True.
Yeah, it's gotta be physical.
True.
Yeah.
Glamora can burn in a hole.
guys, Accelerock is 60 base power.
Yeah, but like
One
if you had tough
one Pokemon
claws and
gets it.
stab and like all these things.
If Iron
Damn,
Boulder had to rely on Stone Edge,
Uh,
it would not be seeing this usage.
I agree.
yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Iron Boulder's a good shout, and especially in speed where it has not died once yet.
10-0.
It's like,
That's
yeah, 10
Also,
kills is
Oh
also
my
insane.
God.
Because I want you to bear in mind, that's 3 games. That's at least 3 kills a game. Like, on average, at least 3 kills a game.
Yeah,
Like,
and the crazy thing is Metal hasn't
No.
even brought it to all of their games, and it's like, oh, it's still popping off. Oh no, I guess they have because they haven't played
Yeah,
no,
fourth
you
yet.
no,
got
they have.
I,
It's just
I
they haven't
I've
played the last one
bamboozled
yet.
myself, yeah.
Okay, I was
I,
looking
I,
at
I wonder if
the
it's being brought to the 4th one.
Yeah, hey, you never
yeah, I
know.
won.
I wonder, right?
I was looking at the other divisions and stuff and seeing if there's a differential higher than 10, and there is one, which I was not expecting. But I
Uh,
guess we'll get to that when we get to weather.
Yeah. The interesting thing about weather is the differentials might have the potential to be higher because what if there's like a 3 game set, right?
Yeah,
That's
more
true.
games, more kills.
But at the same time, because it's a doubles format and there's always
There's less Pokemon like in a game.
that and
Yeah.
double targeting into slots probably like means that death
Yeah.
will be higher as well. So
Instant
that's
death,
still really
yeah.
impressive. Because I do have a
Yeah.
little bit of VGC experience back in Sword and Shield when they were
Let's
doing
go.
those Challenge Cup things. Did a couple of those.
I think doubles has the potential to like have higher kill differences, but in the same way, after one game, you should be more prepped to deal with the thing that swept your team previously.
Counterpick it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best 2 out of 3. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, like another thing that surprised me just how many like raw like sweeps we're seeing in across a lot of divisions, like a lot of 3-0s, 4-0s, 5-0s, 6-0s of just like a singular mon, just like destroying the entire
I'm
team.
sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
we get it. You've seen Defense Division replays only, all right?
like defense
Um,
and speed to be honest. Like
yeah,
there's a lot of like
like,
Urshifu sweeps and stuff like that. Metal
I'm
Boulder.
pretty sure there's only been like 1 or 2 like massive sweeps that happened in Psycho Boost, but that's like massive sweeps tend to fall off the higher skill cap you get, and the people at the
Right.
bottom of the div are just clicking buttons sometimes.
And
Yeah, the
off
2
of,
lower divs have higher kill counts,
yeah.
generally.
That is true.
So there's more sweeps down there.
And it also looks like at the top we're seeing a higher death count for some of the top threats as well. Boulder aside,
Yeah.
because Boulder is doing Boulder things. But yeah,
Well, ignore Metal's Boulder. Yeah, no, there's a lot of deaths in the top ones.
for sure. Like,
Like,
go for it. Yeah.
yeah, like Sandco Sneasler is like died pretty much most games, but it's designed to be a sweeper. Like, I don't know what's up with that.
Right. The crazy thing to me is Ice is still thriving off of that week 1 6-0 with his Deoxys defense. Just chilling
Yeah,
up
it's
there with the
just
boys.
no. I just, honestly, that game was stellar. I loved it. The fact that like DoD was a regularly shat on mon, and then Isaac just goes like, "Hey, what if I 6-0'd you?"
What if I set up 6 Cosmic Powers while the Gouging Fire sets up 6 Dragon Dances? Who will win? Turns out
What if it
Deoxys
triggers
won
my
that one.
weakness policy?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Is there like...
I love it.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go for it.
Because like it was then immediately like the week after Big Pharma was like, "Oh hey, that's a really cool idea. I'll use that for my Terra Diancie," and then it got third.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of like Terra being used to enable a lot of setup sweeps, even though we have Terra preview this season, Terra is still
Yeah,
proving itself to be very, very, very strong.
because I think in this league, I think one thing it does is you get a second powerful Terra cap.
Yeah.
Normally you only get like one,
Unless
and then
if
like
it's
a
me and
shitter.
my Tinka Tough, yeah, fight me.
Okay. Yeah, but Tinker Tough is based.
Thank you.
I think the deal is like with the second Terra cap, you can't automatically guarantee that as soon as you face a Terramon, it will Terra because it might go to the other Mon,
Mhm.
which I think enables like that's still that element of surprise when the Terra does happen. You know?
That's fair, honestly. And there's like a lot of like mind games you do with Terra, right? Like I remember I was facing off against Shandy week 1, and he had a Terra Fairy Salamence, and it's like, oh, I have a Goodra out here. I could, use Flash Cannon if he Terra Fairies, but if he
Yeah.
doesn't, then I just lose if he DDs. So it's like, oh, you know. So it can force in some weird situations into your opponent.
Sure. Yeah, Terra on high tier mons is just. I personally don't like it. I feel like mons just run away with the game if they get the right Terra off, or like they get a 50-50 right on if they Terra or not against you.
Yeah. And like I think that opinion is pretty validated, seeing as like basically all of the top performers are Terra. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just don't look at where my ogre pawn Hearthflame is on the.
Oh no.
It's not pretty, guys.
No.
I don't
Jeez.
know how, but it's like all the way at the bottom somewhere. Yeah, I'm 79th.
Okay,
Let's
where's the tippy top
go.
there?
Hanging around with I mean, if I told you I was hanging around with Spectrier, Superior, and Walk and Wake, it wouldn't sound that bad on paper, right?
Yeah.
But now we're
Yeah.
all at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, and Darkrai too. But like, yeah, we're just chilling.
What are y'all's opinion on Darkrai? Because we did the first time we've legalized it.
Darkrai's like fine. Mono stab Dark
Ain't
Pulse
bad.
is like not a great offensive set. And like
Especially
when
when
you
you have to
find
rely.
out,
Yeah,
Yeah.
across
yeah, when you
the
find out like it doesn't even get like Thunderbolt, it just gets Thunder. You go like, oh,
Oh yeah,
okay,
it got cut.
maybe its
Run
coverage
that
might
guy
not
in a
be that
rain
good.
team.
Yeah, like rain, or just pair it with Slowking Galar and do a snow team. Like it's genuinely not that bad. Like it's because it gets Blizzard.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's a good fighting resist. Yeah, I mean I can see
You,
it. Um,
like
yeah.
I think Darkrai is like a perfectly good like top tier on now. It fits really well.
I
Yeah,
mean
and
125
all
speed's
four
really nice.
divs. Yeah, well except def. No, it's still pretty low. Yeah, all four divs Darkrai is pretty low. Like it
Yeah.
hasn't done much.
I bet you Techno is like cheering somewhere, being like, "Yeah, I knew we should have legalized it," because like I guess yeah, Darkrai's aren't doing so well. Yeah, 49th in defense, in the 80s in speed. Yeah,
Jeez.
actually a lot worse than I expected.
also like no one's being like really creative with it. Like most heat we saw with it was like in defense when like someone brought like Sucker Punch mixed Darkrai, but no one's like experimented much past setup or choice specs.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I saw like a knockoff once, but like just
That's kind of cool.
knockoff, but 3 special attacks. You know.
Okay, so yeah, mixed Darkrai. I mean, with the speed tier like I can definitely see a mix
Yeah.
set doing something like that, especially if the move in question on the physical side is like a utility kind of move. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
wow.
don't get me wrong. Like a 135 special attacker with a 125 speed is always going to be great. I don't care if it's a bug type, right? But it's just like without Terra, it doesn't become this insane, uncounterable, unpreppable monster that like an Iron Boulder would per se. So as long as you
Yeah,
keep it Terra banned, it's pretty safe.
yeah,
Yeah, because it is at max value right now, and I feel like that's gonna drop down to 17, maybe even 16 next season.
I
I
think 16 is a bit harsh,
16,
but
yeah, but
I can see it.
but yeah, definitely dropping down from max value because the best Darkrai right now is 69th in attack. Everything
nice.
else is in the
That-
low
Nice.
70s or high 70s, depending on how you look at it, or
Hey,
low
look, it
80s.
would be much higher, but they saw it was 69th and left it there.
True. Uh, it's
That's
Joe.
intentional.
It hasn't even come to all of its games. It's only come twice out of 3 times, which is really interesting to me.
Yeah, see, they know what they're doing.
That's the thing though, right? If you're investing like the max amount of points, 19 points into a mon, I feel like the expectation should be to like basically set and forget it. Um,
Uh, yeah.
but it is
My
draft
way
league.
of yeah, but my way of thinking about it is like imagine you multiply the points it's worth by 5. That's like the percentage of the amount of games it should come to, essentially.
That's an
So like
interesting way of looking at it.
you can view Darkrai as like working in 95% of matchups or something like that. Like so there would be the occasional game I guess it wouldn't come to. But yeah, with the top tier mons, you just expect them to come.
Right. I've never thought about it like that. That's kind of interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to
Just
keep that in mind when I draft in the future, because any amount of help would be helpful for my drafts.
Hey, look, all right. If a speed player is taking advice from a defense division player, right, you got something wrong.
Yo, I'm being called out. You're not wrong though.
Yeah.
No, dang.
Certified mid gamer myself. But yeah, no, I mean, is there any like coach or team performance that has stuck out to you guys in particular across any of the DO divisions?
Can I
For me,
speak
it's
for?
been Lan. Oh,
Sorry, one more
if you
time?
want
You
to, that's
you
fine.
were gonna say Lantern Comic?
Yeah, exactly. Because he's like Cerulege just like number 2 right now, and his team is like number 4, which is
Uh,
surprising to me because throughout like the Aeon circuit, he was like I think he joined like midway through and was like a new player at the game. Like I think he won like 1 or 2 games out of the entire Aeon circuit, but now he's like doing so well in defense that it's like really surprising.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I
yeah.
mean,
No, he,
learning fast is a skill, I guess. But yeah, he's been doing
he
very
kept
well.
talking. He kept talking about like how he didn't do so well in like his other draft league that he was in. Like he lost like what 3 games in a row. Um, and then like he joins here, and then he drafts like round 2 Screamtail.
Based,
Just
to be
Based.
honest.
that's
Screamtail baller,
that's
honestly.
Planned.
insane. Round 1 Granger, round 2 Screamtail
Wait,
is
what is the
bloody
team?
insane.
It's a
I
very
because I
interesting
haven't looked at
team.
decent. It looks very.
It,
It looks like the total of all of them don't add up to the max total. Like it looks
It
undervalued.
feels like it shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
I guess
like
the Terra
if you
Edge is like doing a little work there.
Yeah. How
if you
much
stopped
boost
at
does
like the
that
top
get?
3, I would assume you had no idea what a draft was and just picked the ones you like. Um,
Yeah.
if and then you look at the rest of the draft and you're like, okay, how has this man saved it completely? Because it's become a pretty good team after that.
Honestly, that's how my drafts go. I don't know what I'm doing, and I somehow do well.
Was there a
He-
transaction somewhere? Or is that a round 8 Thunderous Eye pick?
That is a round 8 Thunderous Eye Terror. That is not a joke.
That's pretty
Ah.
crazy, actually.
Complete trash on God. Nothing dropped over you.
The interesting is like Drogalgy and Gudra back to back is kind of interesting to me. It's like
Yeah,
two specially defensive dragons.
And
and
then
neither
Gudra
one weak to
Sleeper.
fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really don't want my dragon to be weak to fairy.
Please,
And then
Critical.
immediately followed up with Caesar. So like you have your fairy resist. There you go. Like
God, I
then,
hate fairies.
Yeah, he just drafted to protect your ninja. Like,
for
the
real.
That's true. That's
bro saw the
true.
person next to him and was like, right, I gotta shit on them.
But honestly, like I can kind of see that, like, because this team is capable of eating a lot of hits and just like throwing down Dracos like it's nobody's business, which is kind of scary now that I look at it. But like,
yeah,
this team is very weak to ground, so like,
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Where's the ghost resist Greninja?
Terra normal
that's
Like,
Ceruledge win. Like,
uh,
wait,
I
Terra
suppose
Terra Bravo's
Terrapagos.
there. Yeah, that's true actually.
Right, I forgot that. Like, I did a thing with Isaac, where we just reviewed every single team. Uh, like, I'm not kidding you. Like, 5 of these teams don't have a ghost resist.
that's defensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, but that makes it more interesting to watch, though. It's like, oh,
it
what
does.
what kind of interesting battles will we get this time? And like, not in a bad way. Like that's like I think it's really interesting to see how different people approach drafting and like prepping, and that's like part of, for me at least, like that's what makes draft really interesting. It's like you have your mons, now do something cool with them, right?
Yeah, like don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. You don't need to like have the resist for every single type, especially now with Terra. Like,
That's true.
um, but it is just interesting to see some people's thought process behind some of the teams. Like, if I can bring your attention to Sanko's team
Yeah.
real quick, how does that look for all you guys?
Uh,
We love
Like,
webs, I guess.
yeah, oh, he's got plenty. He's got plenty of webs. He's got a nice spinner, a bulky Tinglu, Terra Superior, fantastic.
Yeah.
Where is your flying resist?
uh,
Yeah.
It's Tinglu.
that I mean I guess yeah.
And then you get
Hey,
stood up on.
never.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your only steel type being also part bug is a little unfortunate for that specific resistance.
Yeah, so that was a funny match to prep for with a Terra Taunty.
Oh my.
Yo.
What I think's even crazier is that like both his terrors didn't terror into a flying resist. He
Interesting.
brought like Terra Fire Superior and Terra Fighting Sneasler. I don't know what his plan was for
I mean,
a
in
taunt.
some cases,
Double down on the flying weakness with this.
exactly. I mean, hey, if you can't out defense them, just out offense them, right?
True.
I mean, looking at that team, it looks like top 3 just want to click buttons.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
And,
don't get me wrong,
and,
it's
like-
a fun
say I will say that like flying resists are kind of harder to get by if your steel doesn't resist flying because you know it's only steel, electric, and rock.
yeah.
And most electric and rock types aren't like too bulky. Well, you know, in recent
Yeah.
times rock types have gotten bulky, but like
Right.
that's like a type that most people like don't draft. But like for me, example, my steel is Scizor, so my flying resist are Jolteon and Electrock.
Damn, giving me
Yeah.
that sweet intel for our
For the
battle in a
matchup.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Like rock Pokemon are usually designed defensively, but rock as a type having 5 weaknesses kind of takes away from that defensive identity that it has a little bit, and like most electric types are like kind of frail. So it's like, oh, if you don't have a steel type that resists flying, like you said, it's just like it's over. Bird spam go
Also-
go burr.
And it's
Well,
not
the
like the
birds
electric
also
types
get-
are gonna be like super bulky either for the most part.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the bulkiest one is like Iron Hands, and like that's part
And it's
fighting.
still
fighting.
neutral flying.
Yeah.
Ah yes,
Yes,
my
remember-
favorite flying resist, Iron Hands.
Yeah. I mean, isn't the new Raikou like what is it?
Oh, Raging Bolt.
Yeah, isn't that thing
Yeah,
kind of
Raging
like
That's very
bulky?
bulky. It is.
It's
Yeah.
No,
fairly
that
bulky.
Raging Bolt is very bulky because it's got like a 125 HP stat, right?
It's like
Yeah.
125 or like 135 or something.
It's kind of
but
crazy.
It's like the one bulky electric type.
And you just click Thunderclap and you-
Electros.
True. Electros is like one of my favorite Pokemon.
Honestly, I have it in another league in VGC, and it's doing pretty well.
It just
People are
gets
really
a
forgetting about
ton
the
of
Protons.
moves.
Yeah, just the coverage is crazy on it.
And it has.
I think it has a move of every type or something.
I'd believe it honestly.
It's pretty
And
crazy.
A viable
don't
mixed
th-
spread as well, because you can just go negative
Yeah.
speed and Trick Room, and it's like you're balling.
Yep. Yeah.
One of my
I'll
favorites.
just get into a conversation about Electros. I suppose that's not even in this dex.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
hey, there's no need to apologize. Electros is based. We accept all Electros talk in this community.
This is an Electros podcast now.
Yeah, exactly.
As you can tell, we've practiced the script many days beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only the finest. But
Hey guys, I only got the first 3 pages, guys. Hold on.
hold on, yeah, we need to start cooking up some more. But on the flip side of things, is there a coach that you expect to turn their season around compared to where they are now?
Eh?
Just
I
looking
think-
at the standings or the teams.
That's so
So-
difficult to say.
That's fair,
Yeah, it is.
actually.
I don't. Let me see his team because I wanted to talk about Gentleman Thomas because I know recently he was in a Wi-Fi div. I don't remember which it
Yes,
was.
It wasn't
but-
it the really like big one on YouTube?
I think
mean,
is
I
it
know
SPL?
I want to say that was correct. Yeah.
It might be
Yeah.
that. And I think he made it to semis or finals.
Wow.
I was like, damn, he was popping off.
Let's
He
go.
was like top seed,
That's
and
awesome.
watching, yeah, but watching him here, he's 0-3. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I
but,
don't.
like the thing.
Yeah, because YouTubers are play for
Oh.
content.
But like,
But like his team
just, like,
doesn't look
right-
bad.
yeah, it doesn't look bad on a first glance to me. I actually kind
Terradrill
of
and
like
Dirge
it.
are great. Yeah,
it's a good
Terra
team, don't
Dirge
worry.
in Pal decks is really good.
And the speed tiers look fine with Meowscarada and Latios and Palmot. And
You
Yeah.
got the
And
you got the Tyranitar
Sandflame
Excadrill.
Excadrill. Yep.
yeah.
Like,
And
You
Terradrill
got Fat
too.
Melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Melodic gets
Yeah.
flip turn now with the DLC, right? So that's even better for it.
Yes.
Like I actually kind of quite like this team.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
looks
very
like
good team.
pretty offensive team. I don't
just
recall
think,
the games off the top of my head, so I don't remember like how they went.
Right. But the
Um,
diff does tell a story that it's not exactly going smooth sailing for him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I do agree.
Like,
What's
I know-
surprising is that
Go for it.
I know I'm just a
Yeah.
lowly defense division player, but like I
Don't
just
sell yourself short.
I
Respectable
just
opinions here.
I just feel like Terra Latios on here would just be so much better.
Over what, Dirge?
I was thinking of Excadrill, if anything.
Oh, for
Really?
drill, I would say. Yeah,
Okay.
Terra Dirge is
Yeah,
just
Terra Dirge.
stupid.
Terra Dirge is great.
That's
Terra
true.
Dirge is fantastic. I really like Terra Dirge.
I understand Terra Drill, but then it would be like you don't get Latios then, because Latios is probably a better
So
Terra
like the
captain.
opportunity cost, yeah.
Yeah, because Terra Drill lets it get by its checks like Skarmory Corviknight, because it just can't get through those.
And if
Yeah.
and I guess for this team in particular, that's not the worst thing in the world because you have Dirge and like Palmot, I guess.
Yeah.
But like,
So I don't know.
yeah, that's true.
I understand the like how strong Terra Latios is, but I can
Yeah.
kind of see why he went Terra Excadrill.
He'd have to drop something because of the point bump, right? He'd probably have to change like Muck into like I don't know, cheaper poison or something like
Is it?
Swalot Gaming. I don't know.
Swalot, yeah.
Swalot
Swalot's
gaming.
valid. Swalot is valid.
Yeah, no, I love me some Swalot. That
Oh, Latios was Terra banned. Never mind. Why am I talking about
Oh,
this?
okay. Well,
hey,
Oh my
yo,
WPF.
cut those 3 minutes of.
Put my
Average
editing
draft player
skills to
cannot
good
read.
use. Yeah, for the first time. Fair enough.
Seems like the people of the
Yo,
sheet they
JK,
also
cut
have the
that
same
out,
idea
please.
as you.
Yeah, don't worry. It's like, hey, why isn't he using Terra? Oh, yeah, no, we'll cut that out. Or
Yeah,
I'll
leave it.
try. No
You should just
promises.
cheat. Just cheat. It's that simple.
True.
Just
How have we not
just
thought about
Terra
this
anyway.
before? Yeah.
This rule is bullshit.
But yeah, that is a good
Me rocking up.
shout out. Like when I see Gentle Thomas, his name, I expect like not expect. That's mean. I definitely like have the confidence in him to do better to have a better record than he has now. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just been 3 tough matchups in a row.
It could be.
Like,
I know in the
like
past
Swalot,
I've seen
like
him. He started roughed and then come back later to make playoffs, so I think he could do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Some coaches do take a little bit of time to kind of gel with the new teams they drafted and kind of figure out how to use it optimally. I know I'm definitely in that camp.
Yeah, me too. I just did 5 transactions, so I'm definitely trying to figure out my team.
Ooh, relatable.
Some people could also just be doing like having a rough time or a busy time in their life, so therefore
For
they can't
sure.
put as much time or prep
Yeah,
into
for
just
sure.
Also
right
very
now,
relatable.
and then
Yeah.
also
But
and then they get the shit figured out, and we're back.
yeah, we're back in business exactly. But yeah, honestly,
one
like
thing about
yeah.
all right,
Gonna name the
just the one
Excadrill.
thing
Where's
about
go back,
Thomas.
baby?
One thing about Thomas is that he just had his week 4 match against Lime, who is like one of the 2-3-0 coaches in attack, and he actually
Oh,
won. So
yeah.
Oh,
he's
yo, let's go,
already
Thomas.
like about to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well, there goes my fantasy stonks. But I mean, hey.
Hey, listen, I can speak to being last place and beating a 3-0 coach when we get to VGC.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll get there. Honestly, do you want to
Yeah.
jump over to VGC now, unless if there's anything else you guys want to mention in Deoxys?
I want to shout out Hopeless for not drafting a meme team and actually doing well this season.
Yo, based.
Did
Let's
anyone
check out
draft a
their
mean
team.
team?
I don't know what the team is now, but last season they drafted all dogs.
That's actually kind of funny. I do remember that
Well-
actually.
He started out right with Zamazenta round 1.
The dog theme has lived on in spirit.
And then Ogerpon, Kyurem Cinder's hat. Yeah. That's a
Interesting
good team.
team.
Gligar. Yeah, it's so funny how ass Gligar is now because of the moves that it lost.
Yeah, it like
Roost.
traded like Roost for like it now it gets
Spike.
like spikes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think does it get toxic?
Does it keep toxic? I'm actually not sure.
Gliscor kept toxic, so
So probably then.
Oh, it's
That's
just so
interesting.
bad now. It's crazy.
Yeah, losing Roost for Gligar in particular is like really bad.
yeah, because you don't get like protect poison heal.
Exactly.
So
And there
I
is
respect Arbok. I love Arbok.
yeah, I mean it's like for 2 points, Intimidate and Glare, like that's to me that's a good value. I don't know.
Hoyle.
Why is that
I
not
think
the
I
correct
found
balance?
the only 2 Arbok believers ever.
Like for the
I
value that's at, it's so I think it's really valuable.
It's
Yeah.
great. I forget which season it was. In low tier, it was valued low, and like I carried the league with it.
Yeah, no, I mean low tier is like such a
Yeah.
fun like place, and we'll get to that in a bit. But like, yeah, I have some fond memories of my. It was my very first season here was low tier, and that was a lot of fun.
But yeah, shout out Arbok.
Shout out
Arbok
Harbach,
is
yes.
number 88. I don't believe it's made it to a game yet.
No, how could you hope this? Okay, so I guess we're gonna be
Hey,
expecting you
but
to
it's
bring
not
Harbach.
negative though.
True.
It's not negative. Let's go.
This is true.
We take the victories where we can get them. But yeah, shall we move on to? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, technically, Arbok has a lot of roll compression. It's got Glare, Intimidate, and T-Spike Absorber all in one.
Yeah.
So base. Why is that
That's
not
a lot,
fair, chat?
Yeah, like there are even some mons and like one pointers that have a lot of roll compression too. I mean, like, would you realistically bring them a lot of the time? Like, no, but like there's a lot of options there.
I'm bringing my Vigoroth every game.
Yo, let's go. Okay,
I've
so
seen
don't
I've
lie to
seen quite a bit of Vigoroth. I've seen like they come to counter Spectre a
yeah,
lot.
and like like EV like slack off is no joke.
Yeah.
Well, I will let you guys know how this goes because my 1 point on my team is Love Disc, and I'm bringing it tonight.
Let's go.
Let's
Spoiler alert.
go!
Let's go. I love base.
I gotta say that. Ping me.
Yeah.
I don't need to steal it.
Automatic key to the week winner no matter what happens just for bringing Love
Oh.
Disc.
Let's face it, we always love it when the 1 pointer can come to a game.
Oh yeah, for
Exactly.
sure, and that's why I'm bringing it. And it doesn't look awful, but we'll see. We'll see.
Like I almost brought it last week, my Tinka Tough, but alas, I was not brave enough.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I am a massive Hatrim believer, right?
I was
And-
about to mention Hatrim.
Yeah, you.
I don't remember what div did it.
It was
but a
defense.
Hatrim popped
It was
up.
actually Faulty who did it.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
It
You know,
like took
Hatrim
like
is like
20-something% from Lando Eyes Earth Power. It was dumb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it genuinely lives 2 shots from a Lando Eye Earth Power, and then it got up a light screen and bat and path to a quick wobble.
Yeah, and it got 3
that
kills.
was crazy.
I mean, hey, if it makes you feel any better, there's also a Hatcham and PB, so there's 2 believers in here.
There is. Like, it means I am not going crazy because someone at the top believes in Hatrim as much as I do.
Hatrim's
You know what's
valid.
crazy? You know what's crazy? There's a coach in there called Nala as well. He's got the Terra Ogre team. I'm in another league with him, and he took Hatrim round 4.
That's actually kind of crazy. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, he was just like, I don't know what else I want. I'll take a Hatrim, please.
Take a hat.
Hey, sometimes you don't have your plan ready. You just take something.
Follow
No,
your
this
heart.
dude had this dude had picks 1, 2, and 3. He said, "I'm good. I got everything I need."
Yeah,
I can even go find it if you give me a sec.
it's pretty crazy, honestly. But I definitely feel like I mean, like I don't know that, but like round 2 Screamtail is also pretty based. Not gonna lie.
That's bad. Screamtail's great. I think more value in VGC because of all the support, but it's still good in singles.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
pretty crazy, and like
I think-
111 speed is so good too.
I think it definitely has a lot better shot in a draft format in VGC, but it's popped up every once in a while for like, non-draft league.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also in defense, we have a round 3 Comfy, courtesy of Aaron, and round 4 Palafin. Just like
What?
yeah. Oh yeah, gouging fire, Deoxys speed, Comfy, Palafin. Yeah, sure.
Are you sure there weren't transactions that happened?
No, there probably were. Yeah.
Eh.
But I want to believe because this is really funny.
That's round 4 pick 1 as well.
No, I'm pretty sure there are transactions. Yeah, but I will double check because big if true.
We just had like a massive transaction train in speed too.
Yeah, defense mod doesn't remember transactions that happened. Tragic. Okay, Lantern Comets, your gouging Caesar were also transactions, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Right, because Bennett, when Bennett took over at the beginning of the season, he traded his Excadrill to Aaron. That's what it was. Or sorry, Excadrill and Palafin. Right.
I love the idea here that Lantern Comics saw his team pre-transactions and said, "I need 2 more fairy resists.
Yes.
I need 2 more anti-fairy attacks."
Yes.
It isn't enough.
I mean, the team before had
scary.
Urshifu Rapid and Wo-Chien, so he kind of needed it.
That's true. That's true. I'll give him that.
But yeah.
Because before that, it was just Ledge.
And as your only fairy resist, I mean, I'm in no room to talk because like my team also has no fairy resist, but not the greatest of times. But yeah, shall we move on to
Base.
VGC?
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay, nice. So, in weather, here are the standings, and yeah, we have both Luna and Dolphinslayer representing here as well, which is really nice.
Yup. Drought best gang.
Let's go, Drought Gamers. And I will say, Drought has cooked up, I think, the best heat. Either Drought or Attack has cooked up the best heat so far this season, I think.
I think it's got to go to Drought.
Yeah, like last week
But-
was insane. Like week 3, the stuff that was
Yeah.
brought was crazy. Like the double hyper beam.
Yeah, whoever
double
came up
hyper-
with the
both
who's-
Rizu and the other guy across from him both using hyper beam like against each other. That's
Like that
just,
was the
love to
craziest
see it.
thing.
and that was like the
Yeah.
third coolest thing I saw in that match too.
the
you know
Terra
they both
Ice
smoked
Pig
the
Knight was
same
based
blunt.
too.
Terra Ice Pig Knight
Oh
was
my
the same
God.
match. And it just comes out at Terra's, it one shots and then just dies. Like
Absolutely
I mean, come
insane. Yeah.
Value.
beautiful.
That's 1
Pig
point.
That's
Knight
right
be like,
there.
value.
I've done my job.
I
What is-
mean-
I want to know. I need to know where is Pig Knight in the MVP race?
Okay, let's check.
73. It's 1-1. I guess it's not.
Honestly, you know, it got 1 kill. I
It
have
did
to
its job.
respect this.
Name another season where Pig Knight came out here and had
And
a
got a
neutral
Name a season where
differential.
Pig Knight was drafted. 'Cause that's-
Exactly.
For real. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
Thick Fat's kind of based, but like it can't do anything back in return.
It
But I guess
just-
you put
yeah.
Terra on it, like sure.
I gotta say, so the Shadowian with the Pig Knight team came in for somebody is a backup coach,
That's right.
and he's come in and just it's been very fun to watch every single time.
Mhm.
Yeah, it popped off. I think I know him as a singles player. I don't know of him having VGC experience.
I feel like that's really interesting because I feel like singles players transitioning to VGC, from what I've seen at least, have like more of a propensity to like do those crazy like non-traditional like sets. And that makes it really fun to watch, like you said. It's like
I
very,
think
very
with
cool.
VGC, yeah, it's definitely very fun to watch. With VGC, you get so much with you have to be you have to plan for the best of 3. And so
Mhm.
the gimmick strats, the like crazy random off the wall stuff in general doesn't work as well unless you're that's what I love about Draft League is it works a little bit better here.
Right.
But you have to be placed so balanced to be able to win on average more when you're playing 3 games. And so when you come from best of 1 and you come into best of 2, you come with the crazy off the wall strats that nobody plans for, and so it ends up doing a lot better.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like the ladder meta is very different from the actual VGC meta.
Oh yeah.
I learned that the hard way. But I mean, hey, if you
Bro,
can still steal a game out of 3, that's still like valuable. But then if your opponent
Yeah.
adapts, it's like, oh, how do I adapt back?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
leave the 2
VGC 's
mons behind.
That's basically what you do. You bring a team of 6, 2 are memes, and then you don't bring them anymore.
Unfortunately.
No, Terra Ice Pig Knight was like, let me cook and pull out a Michelin star me, or what the hell was that?
The fact that there were double hyper beam mons on that team, and I was ready to give them heat of the week, and then the Pig Knight comes out.
For real, yeah. We had to make that special exception to hand out 2 awards for only the spiciest of competitors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rizzo was like, pass me that blunt, and then he smoked the same thing.
Amazing.
That was beautiful.
That one's
But-
not getting edited out. Amazing.
But
I
honestly,
like it.
though, like even just the same week. So this is just from my games, but Kix was watching me. Definitely my first game 1 and 2, and he came into game 3 or week 1, week 2. Came into game 3. Saw what my original strat was, and brought Mirror Herb Annihilate to lead, and then just cooked me completely game 1.
I watched
That
that.
was-
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, that mirror herb was fantastic.
yeah,
that was
Sorry.
beautiful.
Yeah.
the Spectre Metagross combo. Oh, I missed that from Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the Spectrum Metagross combo, like I saw OG Albina like do that in a
Mm.
recent one, and I was like, I know what you're cooking with that one. One's gonna
Yeah.
like
Oh my god, I feel
And
so
then-
stupid. I've always been calling them Galbina.
Hey, that's how I do it.
Yo, thank
Yo.
you.
new title JK41 exposed and how he mispronounces OG Albina.
For real. Oh boy, I
Hack
feel
and
so
Wait until
fraud.
the wait until the O is pronounced like an aw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ogre,
the
I mean.
Ogre.
But I am curious, like, how are you finding the Spectre Metagross combo without obviously Dynamax being a thing? Do you still think it's like
Oh,
pretty good?
Spectrier is so slept on. Like
Yeah.
you can see it's up there obviously in
Number two, yeah.
and it was number one
Yeah.
for a brief minute there. I think everybody preps for Flutter Mane, and so if you have access to Flutter Mane, use Flutter Mane. It's
Right.
it's because
Yeah.
the Ghost Fairy coverage is everything is what I use it for, anyways. I think when you when you specifically prep your Mirror Herb to counteract that, then obviously it doesn't have the best chance as much anymore.
Mhm.
But it's still doing great, and just Spectrier in general, I think just people expect it. Oh, it's just a worse Flutter Mane, but it's got slightly better speed, and then the access to Draining Kiss with Terra Fairy it just doesn't die,
Yeah.
and it's definitely way bulkier overall, and
I
other
mean,
than
100
side.
sneakily 100 base HP, right? So
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
just don't expect you expect it to be a glass cannon like Flutter Mane, and you
It's
can
not,
end up
yeah.
getting punished that way.
Yeah.
but I mean that's
You
like
can
really
like
cool.
invest pretty bulky too, because
Yeah.
like the special attack's so high.
And that's what I've been doing. I've been running it a little bit more bulky, and just either setting up or just leaning into the fact that it's gonna
Yeah.
have the right matchup and
hmm
get back up to full by the end of the turn. And
It's
then
like how
better than Flutter Mane, it has an actual ability most of the time if you're not
Yeah,
running
I mean
booster energy.
Grimnay's kind of based, yeah.
Grimnay is really, really good.
yeah, 'cause it accidentally gets a kill, and then you go like, oh shit, I could sweep.
Yeah. Now I'm sweeping because it has 140 base speed.
Lol, that's a
So
cute love this you passed there. If I kill it, I get +1.
like
Please don't tell me your plan is to lead Spectria Love Disc and immediately shadowball the Love Disc.
No.
I expect it to
Yeah,
be like
it's the same
lovely
combo.
kill.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Metagross was not doing enough for me, so I brought out the weakness policy. Love
Love
disc.
disc, yeah. Under rain, hey, nobody can outspeed me now.
Yep,
I think it
you're
is
done.
like the fastest Swift swimmer in like certain formats, which is kind of funny. So it has a niche. Is it good? No, but like that's its niche. It's fast.
So
Under
yeah,
rain.
my game is literally tonight. And this is kind of another thing that I wanted to talk about in weather that I've seen being doing really, really good is ability denial. Like I saw Galarian Wheezing week 1. I think it's on
hmm
Kix's team.
That
With
is
neutral language.
correct, I think.
Which
Gotcha.
one?
No,
Or
Let
or
me.
it was fighting against Kix, I think.
Oh,
I
I'm trying
can't
to
find it.
let's see.
Zero.
Galarian.
Zero has it.
Yes, thank
Zero.
you.
Oh,
So
zero.
yeah, and that thing was just so annoying with the ability denial. And then the same game too. I counted this out for Heat of the Week that week was Entrainment Alchemy to get
Yes,
rid of Water Bubble on Araquanid.
that was
That was
really cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
And so the idea, I was trying to see if Love Disc got skill swap, which it doesn't, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I was I'm going up against Trey, who has the Fergaraf, and I do not like the priority block. So my idea is Entrainment Swift Swim Love Disc to either boost my speed to drain,
Based. Let's go. That's actually
or
really
to get
creative.
rid of Armor Tail. So we'll see.
Entrainment to boost the speed of the Furry Giraffe.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
Well, that's actually really
as
creative
it sets
though.
Trick Room. Yeah.
that's true actually too. So
And you can take advantage of the rain that Pelipper sets. Yeah, I wonder if Hydro Pump. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna kid myself. It barely dents Tinglu, doesn't it?
that
Like,
the Love Disc is not there to do damage. I forget. I think I run Icy Wind as its only attacking move. But...
okay, yeah. I mean,
Bro,
I'm down for that. Yeah.
bro, if I was in a VGC game and someone pulled out a Love Disc, I'd just quit because they know something I don't.
True. But yeah.
we're recording this before the game happens. It's gonna sit there and do nothing, and I'm gonna cry, and then we're gonna be talking about this.
No,
and,
I believe in you. 3 weeks from
But
three
when it
weeks from now, we're gonna be celebrating how Love Disc did something.
won the meta.
Exactly.
but
Love
when in
Disc has
doubt, just
shaped the
Shadow Ball
meta.
it, alright?
When in doubt, the Shadow and we'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He'll come to me with a trade offer next week.
Yo, I'll trade you my Love Disc for what's the best thing on his team? For like Iron Hands.
So again, we were talking about him with the Heat, but he had obviously the people in VGC have been doing the Smeargle Moody Power of Alchemy Muck
Oh, that's
to
dirty. Wait.
yeah, it is. It's really gross and not consistent, but it's been getting okay tournament results. So he's got Moody
Skullvillain?
what's
Go villain.
Scovillain. Yeah. And that thing, it almost carried him, but it ended up doing that, and then he had Psych Up on Latias. The copy the boost.
Yo,
It
that's
was
cool.
very scary. Mm-hmm.
Bro was like, right, we get Moody, and now we wait.
Honestly though, that like Moody is a win condition. This generation, I feel like. I mean, I don't know. It could have been more and less generations that I didn't see, but it's been popping up a lot more, and it's just like inevitably I will get more stat boost than you, and
I
you
think
can't deal
like
with it.
Skullvillain arguably being not arguably being the best abuser, I guess, of Moody helps because before it was like Bibarel,
Yeah,
Glalie, and like Smeargle.
Miracle, yeah.
So like you're not exactly working with good
But Scovillain can
Pokemon.
actually put out damage if it gets the right boost, and
Yeah.
yeah, for
Um.
sure.
So I don't know what you guys think about this, but like at least in like Drizzle, like the top
Mhm.
5 makes a whole lot of sense to me, unlike the kill
Yep.
leaders. But seeing Sylveon at the top in Drought is a little weird to
Listen, we
me.
don't gotta talk about how Sylveon destroyed me, okay?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
sorry,
recent.
I didn't mean that. But
That
like
No,
Sylveon came from behind. That
let's
was
hear
not
it.
there the last week.
I
Yeah.
did not, but like it's a good Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. Like a Pixelate Hyper Voice is disgusting and doubles with Throat Spray and all these like cool things it
Yup.
can do. But like to be at number 1, that does surprise me a little bit.
Yeah, that's me. That's
Your sacrifice is appreciated.
I'll never forget the day Sylveon walked into a VGC scene and then just said trans rights are human rights and killed 4 Pokemon.
yeah.
I mean, 13 kills and 4 deaths is honestly like
I mean, well,
pretty good.
not all 13 are against me, so it's still doing work.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it only got 12 guys. Go, alright, calm down.
It got 4 maybe against me.
That's not too
Yeah,
bad.
jeez. It's not. I hope it stays up there.
Yeah,
Like,
translates.
Pretty
You know
interesting
what's
because like
crazy? I was sorry.
no, go for it.
Um,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
what's crazy is I don't see Fluttermane on this at all.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
that's actually kind of in either Drizzle or Drought. Where are they?
No,
Yeah.
neither.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
37 and 38.
37.
38. Both of
Damn,
which
what a,
are not good
Insane.
diffs. -1 and 0.
That's
damn, they're,
surprising to me
they're
actually.
frauds. They should return them to the board.
I mean, that's probably
Yeah, I agree.
draft playing its
I
doing
think it's
draft
draft
things, right?
because
Yeah.
I
Let
have
it- let-
Flutter in my other league, and I feel like my opponents just are able to prep for it really well.
That's true. That's
Well, I
probably
feel like
true. It's a
I'm
good
not necessarily
generalist.
sure it's that you can prep for it very well. It's just that you probably devote all your prep to dealing with it very well,
Yeah,
and then you forget the other ones on the team.
Well, let's
Like,
take
who,
that's
the
true.
teams that do have Fluttermane. So it's Trey and Piranha
Piranha
Plant,
Plant.
right?
yeah,
Are they?
And as far as how they're doing this season, Piranha Plant's 2-1, okay, and
Mid.
Trey
Yeah.
is 1-2. So they're about middling,
Within
so
the
in
middle.
the middle of the
yeah,
pack.
they're okay.
Yeah. Which is good, which is still good. I mean, like they're in the thick of the playoff race. I mean, like it's week 3, so like playoff race is a bit of a stretch, but
Mhm.
Okay, but Piranha Plant's Ambipom is doing better than Fluttermane.
true that it had a really base
Ambipom is
yeah.
Ambipom is slept on in VGC.
I mean, because it has like 2
Ambipom.
really good abilities, right?
Mhm.
Fake out all this like crazy coverage of pick up fling strats if you have a team that can do it. I've
But
seen
what it
I've
has,
yeah.
what it has is it has Terra Normal Technician double hit,
Yes.
which is crazy. And yeah, when you're prepping, I guess like when you're looking at your opponent has a Ambipom that's not high on your list of okay, I need to counter that.
Right.
For sure. Yeah.
And
One thing that
no, sorry. I'm just like talking out of my butt. Go for it.
one thing in the MVP race that was crazy to me, because this is not something I really expected though, was earlier in the season. It's kind of fallen off a lot now, but in week 1, I think we had Blastoise as number 1 in both divisions.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I can kind of see it because like
Mhm.
I think Blastoise is kind of slept on. I mean, in singles and VGC because it's just a very versatile mon. Like
Yeah, I
and
think it's perfect for a draft format like this.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
because it can shell smash alongside Follow Me, but it can also just water spout. Like that's cool too, and like
Yeah,
that's
Dark
kind of
Water
crazy.
Spout, Trick Room Water Spout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I was
mono water
expecting,
type is a good typing, and then
yeah,
decent defense, decent, and then you can make it offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
good.
expecting the Iron Defense body press stuff whenever I saw it, and then I watched the replays. And it ended up being Shell Smash, like Water Spout or Hydro Pump or something.
Base, I
He
respect
really
it.
just said lol Lamau.
Yeah, because with Follow Me, you can get off Shell Smash into Water Spout, which
Exactly.
is crazy.
Yeah,
And
it's
like
beautiful.
Blastoise is tanky enough. I mean, Surf's not touching it, but Earthquake isn't doing a whole lot to it either.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's uh, as long as it's not a grass type on the other side and you're using Rage Powder, you're good, you know. Um, but yeah, pair it with the right thing, and Blastoise can definitely pop off. It's still doing well in Drought. In defense, or sorry, not defense, Drizzle. It has fallen off a little bit. It's only 4-4 right now.
But yeah, and then the other thing too is like what electric types are we having to deal with? And then you see in Drizzle,
That's
and
true.
then there's Iron Hands.
And like,
Dude, that's
yeah, I guess
insane.
Iron Hands is like, would it be more of an electric type than a fight type? I mean, it doesn't matter when it's 17-1. Jeez, I just saw that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
the
was gonna say.
Highest kill.
The highest
Holy
differential
fuck.
I've seen.
17-1 is cracked though. Wait.
Yeah, that mon's busted.
That mon is stupid.
Wait,
How-
but where is it in Drought?
I don't know.
It's
That's a
on.
good question.
It's
I think
54.
it's on the
Yo.
Shadowing.
Yeah.
And as crazy as that mon is, it's another one of those that's like, okay, I need to find out how to beat this right when I'm going into my
Because
team
it's just
prep.
way too
So
tanky and it just
fast.
drain punches and it's like, okay.
Lefties, AV, it can Swords Dance.
It never dies.
Yeah.
It's
It just never dies. And so like you devote all of your resources to trying to counter it. And in Drizzle, I guess that's failed. But
And then Ambipom kills you or something.
yeah, exactly. Like so you devote all of your resources to beating Iron Hands, and then the Shadowing comes out here with the Moody Muck and the Latias stuff, and that's what I've seen him do.
That's the thing, right? Like that's the kind of level that I feel like a lot of teams have to go to kind of find creative ways to take down like this absolute monster.
Yep, it's a scary Pokemon.
But yeah, I mean, whatever Sly's doing is working out for him because
yeah. Shout out Sly carrying my fantasy.
for real. Because you have a 17-1 Iron Hands, and then the next best in heavy quotation marks here for kill leader is a Melodic that's 3-0 at 39th place. So still doing good, but like that's a very big difference between 3 kills.
It's just
and
the Iron Hand
17.
show. Like it just.
I wonder like if it's just been like really good matchups for it, but like I've never seen a 16 kill differential in 3 games. That's wild to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
16 kill differential in 3, like that's 5 kills, over 5 kills a game on average.
And it's basically the entirety of Sly's entire team differential too. Which is wild to me.
Iron Hands be like, don't worry, I got this, and carries the whole fucking team
The
on his back.
entire team.
That's what's happening, yeah. It's crazy. Because when you have 2 3-0 teams, but one's plus 17 and one is plus 4.
I've never seen
Oh my-
plus 17. That's insane.
Yeah. And Iron Hands is 16 of that 17. Like Sly might be like MVP of like the first third of the season actually just by looking at this.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen anything like this. And Logice is any other season plus 10 differential 3-0, like that's good.
That's solid. Yeah.
In Deoxys we had Lime popping off for the first 3 weeks. I know.
No, we had
spoiler
Ice.
alert.
We had Isaac.
True.
Look, we had Isaac. Like
We have
3 3 and 0, 15 plus. Like,
True. And like Rage and Metal have both been doing well with their differentials and records as well.
E.
And Sage with that fling upper hand Greninja was based as hell.
We heading back to Deoxys to talk about
No,
that. 'cause-
if you, we can circle back to it at the end, but yeah, like
yeah.
honestly,
Kind of-
like yeah, go for it.
Kind of in the same vein as, okay, I'm going to put all of my resources to counter Iron Hands and leave the rest of my team wide open, kind of. The other scariest freaking team on this entire, well, I guess in Drought specifically, was someone let this guy draft Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Tornadus Incarnate, Landorus Incarnate, and then King Gambit. That was like turns 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's the scariest team I've ever looked at.
So Davey, okay.
Yeah,
and
Davey, sorry.
And he has
Yeah,
Regigigas coughing absolutely based.
And that's what I said too when I was looking at this team. I was like, everybody is going to prep for this crazy offense.
Mhm.
Which, to be fair, that mode has been doing incredible for him.
Right.
But then they're not going to prep for the Regigigas coughing in the back.
yeah. That is his VGC mindset, isn't it? The 4 top offensive mons and then just the 2 memes in the back.
I mean, the other thing is like even like the bottom half, like the bot, like Glamora, Azelf, and Regice. I mean, I'm not gonna comment on Turtwig, but like those 3 mons are like still very good in their own right as well. I think
They
So,
really
like,
are.
Yeah.
Glamora is a crazy like top tier mon, and it's definitely way underpointed here.
It's like, not to circle back to Deoxys, but to see Fedora get Iron Val, Spectrio, Terra, King Gambit as like around 1, 2, 3 was crazy.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
some like really strong teams that were drafted. That scare the crap out of me whenever I look at them. To be honest.
Yeah,
My
no, it's just
my
jumped it.
blood pressure was tripled during this draft because down here Jelly Jam drafts Tatsugiri round 1, and then waits till round 4 to draft Dondozo.
Are you
I'm
Just
like,
like
please,
And
someone.
they let him get away with it?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
3 rounds.
Oh, come on, what's happening?
I was like,
Drought.
someone, please.
Someone please.
Literally
Drought
just do it
division,
for
more
the
like
people.
Peace Treaty division.
That's insane to me because that's like what, like 50 something picks in between that nobody was like, oh, I'm not just gonna deny
because
the Dozo.
yeah, because everyone wants to draft their own thing. No one wants to have just Dondozo.
There would be pretty
Well,
good. Yeah.
Solo
Like it's not
Dondozo
bad.
is not
It's
bad.
not yeah. It's not bad by itself, but it's like, do they really
But
want
yeah,
to
it's
devote
not worth 15
just to
points.
snipe?
We should like
Yeah.
separate the 3 Tatsugiri forms into separately draftable things.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm
It's gonna
sorry,
be first round
Dolphinslayer.
Dozo, and then you'll get one of the forms.
Yeah, one of you will get Dondozo. Whoever has wheel just wins that interaction,
Yeah.
to be honest. But yeah, I mean that is pretty interesting that Dondozo was able to go round 4 and Tatsugiri round 1.
Yeah, that was, I was like pulling my hair out watching this.
Why
draft
didn't
go
you
by.
take it?
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't show it here. But my round 2 pick was originally Iron Bundle, and I really wasn't planning on just going all in on like water types
Right.
that early.
Oh yeah, because you made some trades. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I didn't.
Incineroar
So you-
Garchomp is pretty scary, I think.
And that was, someone let me get that. Someone got rid of Garchomp, and they let me do that.
Nice. Hey, you take what you can get, right? And
yeah,
I
I
think
take what I can
Carbink
get.
is really
Oh, yeah.
good as like a 2-pointer as well. I like
Yeah,
my Carbink.
that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Carbink's
Yeah.
awesome. And then Luna was awesome and traded me that Hydrapple, which is what I was really
Yep.
going for this whole
What
time.
did you get in return, Luna, for that?
Alolan Executor, because I didn't care about Hydrapple that much, and I was like, Executor gives me Trick Room, and I wanted a second Trick Room option.
And
So I was
did
like, I'll
you
take it. I like the long neck boy.
did you use the extra points to grab Cobalion then, or?
I don't remember exactly.
I think it was like, I think I gave you
Yeah.
Originally it was I gave you the Pheasantipity and something else, I think.
Oh yeah,
together,
because I wanted Pheasantipity. Yeah.
You gave me I gave you Pheasantipity and Alolan Executor. You gave me Carbink and Hydrapple.
Yeah, and then I in Grace I touched it up, and ended up with a Cobalion.
Yeah, I like both of your teams for whatever my opinion is worth. So.
My team, because on the dock it hasn't been updated. My team is ass. In the PRs it was ranked pretty high.
Yo.
But building with it, I'm like, I do no damage. I have Boulder and Ursulina Blood Moon. Nothing else does damage. Samurott sucks. Not because it's bad, just because it got crit, it got burned, it got crit again. I'm like, I'm not used to this anymore.
No.
That was horrifying.
Like,
mean,
I'm done. Raichu's ass.
You have like a decent like what is it, electric terrain like thing
Yeah,
you could be doing.
that was mentioned in the PR. The thing is, Boulder's faster than Raichu.
That's
So
true.
Raichu can't set it up for Boulder in like the same turn.
Yeah.
Boulder could set it up for Raichu, but that's kind of like it's VGC. You could do stuff like that.
But,
Yeah,
But
I
it
can't
is
wait
a little
for
more
my-
awkward.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
wait for my 125 attack mon to like set up electric terrain for my
My
110.
support Iron Boulder with like
So that my Alolan Raichu can sweep. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Raichu felt horrible.
It kills me they did not bring the Tapus back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
That's
day.
really sad.
mean,
And
like, yeah.
Sableye feels overpriced. Listen, this is my lack of knowledge in VGC. I didn't know that the effects of reflect and light screen were lessened in doubles.
Yeah, and spread moves are also
Yeah.
a little weaker as well.
Yeah, I knew spread move. So Sableye, I was like, it got reflect and light screen this gen. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's cool. I tried bringing Quash, I think, one
Quash
or
is
two games.
based is how I love Quash. One of my
Quash
favorite
is,
moves.
yeah, I liked it, but I was like, it's not doing enough. It wasn't doing
Was
enough
that
for me.
problem? Was that the one where you didn't put Prankster on it?
I always brought Prankster.
Yo,
I
stall
just remember
Sableye?
someone.
Let's go.
I just remember someone bringing a non-crack Prankster Quash to a game. That was just
No,
all
that
in my
wasn't
mind.
me.
That could have been an
All right,
oopsie from somebody.
No, that was.
Just a slight mistake.
I was looking at not bringing prankster Illamize into this round too because the Ferger F was so annoying into my matchup.
Is his other
Yeah.
ability Illuminate?
For no oh god,
Tinted lens.
Oh, thank
Tinted
you.
Lens.
Actually,
Yeah.
actually a good ability.
Actually,
Wow.
kind of valid. Yeah.
It is a good ability, except Illamize has base 73 special attack
And no tail glow. Big sad.
and no tail glow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Volbeat with what, the base 47 special attack? Or whatever it is? Yeah.
But yeah, Sableye. The reason all of those Mon Sableye, Illamize, Murkrow is just the prankster ability. It's
Prankster,
just
so yeah.
and the weather, and it gets the weather too, so it can
It's so
prankster
good for
sun,
that.
prankster rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought Prankster Rain against my game against Judge
Yeah.
because he had a stun
Because
team.
Jodge just gets shut down hard by water. I think he's
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
some transactions since then.
Well,
Uh,
I just played him with the team that he had
Oh,
there.
okay.
probably get
Um,
shit
He has
by
two
any type of
electric
weather.
types.
yeah. The Magnezone didn't come in Electabuzz. I don't think either of them came actually.
And I don't
I
think
know.
I don't think
Hmm?
you expect Electabuzz to really do anything under rain though.
Yeah, I mean, his
I don't-
No,
ability
I
can
it's
don't
take
there to
think
follow
follow
me.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a follow me bot.
Yeah, no,
I
it
mean,
didn't. It was top 5 and then Mischievous as like a counter to my Trick Room mode.
mhm.
Like it just came for that. And I didn't even bring Ursaluna.
Honestly, I'm surprised you expected Electabuzz to do anything.
Electabuzz is actually so good now. I mean, not so
Yeah,
good, but follow me with static is really really good.
it's annoying. Who has Electabuzz in is it yeah, Bombco and Drizzle using Electabuzz pretty well. With just follow me being bulky.
Yeah. I haven't seen who has the Magmar, but that's the other one too. I don't know.
Yeah, Magmar's pretty good. I think Electabuzz is a little better with like Electro Web and stuff.
Yeah.
Magmar, the silly little mon.
It just
But yeah.
depends on the matchup because like if you're expecting someone to bring a team completely made out of physical attackers at you, then Magmar can just like really wreak some
Yeah, the
havoc.
flame body's really good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Sableye. I mean, yeah, Sableye kind of single-handedly carried my game against Charge because of Rain Dance and Light Screen. It just aside from that, I'm like, it can't do anything else.
Yeah.
I
It
had
does its
Scarf
thing.
I brought Scarf Charizard to catch like a Chiyu, and I
Uh-huh.
think the Chiyu was modest anyways, so I don't think it mattered. But yeah, because I have Charizard to kind of like take advantage of his son. So
Uh-huh.
I like a couple modes in that matchup, and I
That's actually
squeaked
really
by.
good. That's
Pheasantipity,
actually
dude, shout out Pheasantipity.
Yeah.
People
I
don't believe in that mon. It carried that game.
I
It
kind of
won
think
me.
it's a little slept on, but
it
I'm not
is.
sure.
I mean, it definitely is slept on. I was looking at it because I originally drafted it before I got my Hydra Apple, and
Before we, yeah,
I was completely 50-50 on this mon seems like it could really do some cool things, and this mon is going to sit out and do nothing all season.
I
I
brought
was
it
not
every
sure,
game.
but
Yeah,
that's cool.
I bring it every game.
I'm glad to see it's doing good stuff.
Yeah,
Because like I mean, like when you think about it, like Dazzling Gleam or Icy Wind with a chance to like double poison, like that's
it's
ugh,
absurd. Yeah,
it's absurd.
Yeah, Toxic Chain is kind of nuts.
I don't think it's nearly. I don't know. I don't know anything about singles really at all, but I don't think it's really as good in VGC because the games are so much shorter. It depends on the matchup a lot, um, but
yeah, but
Technician
it
with
was
Icy Wind,
helpful in my game because I kind of stalled out after getting poisons on
gotcha.
his run.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I definitely am like, I don't know, like, very interested to see how the next batch of games go in VGC because, like we've been talking about, there's a lot of really interesting teams and a lot of interesting things that have happened so far,
Hmm.
and I'm definitely excited to circle back in a few weeks and see where we're at with this because that's I'm really excited as somebody who used to play a little VGC as well. I'm definitely interested in keeping following up with this.
Yeah, it's like you said, the drought just has all of the heat. It's
Yeah.
really awesome.
I mean, it makes it fun to write, right? Because it's like you know, all of us are by the way, welcome back, Fury. If anybody was wondering, Discord did Discord things. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I can't wait for when we come back in like 3 weeks and then Sylveon has like 40 kills.
Yo, we gotta like place bets on like how. Okay, actually, wait. Do you want to like? Okay, we know Iron Hands is gonna stay at the top. I don't think that's like a
Iron Hands did,
question.
yeah, no
But like,
shot.
who do you think is gonna be #1 in drought in 3 weeks?
Are you talking about teams or
The
MVP?
sorry, the Mon leader.
The Mon. I really expected Davies Ogrepon H to just sweep the entire league, which it's number 9. It's not doing that. But...
Right. Just don't look at my
I-
Ogrepon H, yeah, and we're good.
I expect Hitmontop to start picking Mons off and start getting to the top.
Dude, Top
Yo,
also
like-
farmed me a little bit. It farmed me a little bit with priority. It brought 3 priority moves against me.
Yo,
That's
wait a
crazy.
sec. Yo, Hitmontop is gonna be #1. That's my bet. Calling it. Poor what is his name? His Discord name is Wonderfire. Big Pharma,
Oh.
right? Who got unfairly screenshotted with the Hitmontop didn't kill Tian Pal with like Mach Punch or something.
Huh?
You guys aren't Hitmontop believers. Watch
that a
this.
roll?
It's been conditioned.
I'm
with
actually not
97%.
sure if it's a roll, but like what happened was in one of the defense games, and I'm sorry for going back to defense, but there was like a Chien Pao, and then Pharma had the Hitmontop, and he said, "Watch this in chat." and then he clicked Mach Punch and it didn't kill Tian Pao. And like people were like clowning on him so hard. I felt really bad. I'm like, damn, I expected that to kill.
You were like a little baby. Watch this.
Watch this, 97%.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's quad effective. There wasn't even like snow up or anything. Like it just lived. And it
Yeah,
wasn't
that's-
even Intimidate. I think it was Technician too, which just makes it even sadder.
That's even sadder.
Yeah, the thing is, if
wait,
it's technician, it kills like any
Yeah.
variant of like max HP.
Yeah, if it's intimidate, it doesn't kill. Tianpao.
Yeah, so I think it
straight
was
up doesn't.
intimidate.
It was Intimidate.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That is wild to me. Like any quad, like I don't know, but yeah, like
I know
Hit on
people
top.
were running Ice Beam on Cresselia to kill Lando Eyes, and they were not getting kills with them.
Yeah,
it's just
that one I know about.
yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it's tough because it's like you expect those moves to kill, and then it's like,
Mhm.
but if it wasn't quad effective, would this do 25%? I don't know, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's doing nothing.
Yeah, like
Oh my god.
Oh, that's max attack. No.
so it's about
technician.
a half.
Wow.
It's about a 50-50 for a Hitmontop
yeah, it's
to
about
kill.
50-50.
Yeah.
That's
The
nuts.
Chen Pao definitely had just a little bit of bulky EVs because that's just what you do.
Yeah,
Yep.
So
because it's
Bulky
so fast.
Chen-Pao
it
is so
doesn't-
based.
Yeah,
the fact that Hitmontop isn't a guaranteed one shot,
it's
it's just
wild to
sad.
me.
Just run technician.
Put it,
Just run-
return it
Just
back.
run
It should
these-
be a 0
yeah.
point.
It
should be a 0
0
point
point mon. I mean, in doubles it's good though. And
Yeah,
it's like a
it
cheap
is.
Oh, it's
spinner
so good.
in singles.
It is.
like,
It's deceptively good in doubles. I'm glad it's getting back up to where it should be.
yeah, like
Yeah, it's fantastic.
its physical bulk, unlike the other Hitmons, is actually okay because of Intimidate and like
Mm.
its 110 special bulk. I mean, its HP stat isn't great, but like it's got a lot of good support moves. You got Fake Out, you got Wide
You
Guard, I
fake
think.
out.
Right?
Yeah, new fake out.
New Fake Out, Upper Hand, yeah.
Don't forget fake out.
Fake Out.
Yeah,
I,
that,
Yeah,
I had to
this
like.
this is fake out slander though, because that's all you need. Fake
That's
out
true.
is
Yeah,
just
Fake
like
Out's insane.
yeah. It
But,
forces
like-
protect, and then your ally does whatever it wants.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, you don't even have to click Fake Out. Just the
No,
threat
it's
of
just the
faking
pressure.
it. Yeah,
the
exactly.
threat of it.
Yeah,
That's why
the
Real
threat.
Boom and Sin is crazy right now.
Exactly. I
well-
remember in Sword and Shield that you send those two out, and it's like, oh, it's just one big mind game. I hated that.
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys watch 3 weeks from now we come back, we do this. My Spectre is still #1. Let's go
All
back
right,
up to number
I'm
1.
counting on
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah, but at that
Well,
point,
I'm
it'll only be because everybody's clicking fake out into it and forgetting.
Yo,
Yeah,
but,
that's why that's Ghost type OP.
but if you Terra Fairy, you know,
They predict the
that's-
tear and fake it.
Absolutely,
exactly.
that would be
Every
heat of the
time.
week, insane.
Yeah. No, honestly, wait. What, can we have like play of the week or something like that?
Play of the week and miss of the
Just
week.
for
We
the
have to
one
like
turn.
introduce these.
And miss of the
Yeah.
week. Oh god. Miss of the
The
week
week
is
goes
the
so hard.
miss of the
Miss of
week
the-
is the hit on top. That's the ultimate miss of the week and miss the roll.
No. I don't think you understand. Miss of the week is the Cinderace missing 2 Pyroballs on a Mian Shell.
Absolutely. What is that? A 90 or 90? It's 90% accurate, or it's a 95?
Yeah, it's 90% accurate, so
90,
it's a
okay.
1%
Yeah,
chance.
90%.
So
Yeah, that's crazy.
what is that? A 1% chance for 2 misses?
Yeah,
That's a
1%
wild.
chance.
Jeez.
Like, I want you to bear in mind, they both one-shot the Mian Shell, so
Inner focus saves lives, I guess, but it's probably running regenerator. I don't know. Like,
yeah, no, it was. I think it was in a focus. Don't worry.
yeah, don't worry. All that matters is missing 2 Powerballs is insane.
All that matters is it went. Nah, I'd dodge.
No, we don't.
Nah, I dodge.
You might as well call it focus blast at that point. So do you guys want to move on to Reggie then?
Oh, ew, no. Okay,
Ew, no.
Damn.
Damn,
Thanks for
dude.
watching, guys. This has been the heat of the week. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, and then cue like some like outro music or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like
Over the top dubstep.
exactly. Just like
Alright.
the reversal of expectations. I don't know.
Jokes aside, I am gonna head out from now, but nice talking with you guys.
Yeah,
and
no,
I'll see
thanks
y'all
so
later.
much for joining, Dolphin. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And
E.
have a good one, sir.
You too. Bye.
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 See ya.
Yeah.
So
God,
yeah,
I
no.
hate that guy.
Oh my god.
All right, the non-radical red div.
No, what are we doing? But no, like that's time to go crazy now. But
Alright.
honestly, like Reggie has been going pretty smoothly, I think. I mean, low tier is always going to be doing low tier things. Nat Dex, I'm not really familiar
Ew.
with Nat Dex this gen, but you.
Yeah.
Hold on
I'm
a second.
so-
Hold on a second.
I'm
Ice
so
is
upset.
Reggie Ice is Natdex, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I want you to bear in mind this is the first time I've opened this dock in like ever.
Iron Bundle being
Alright,
first
so I
is
mean,
a little surprising to me.
like, okay, no, I want to go to the teams. Why is there a round 1 Conkelda?
Oh yeah, and he's
Based.
doing well.
Base.
He's doing well.
That's actually
Why is
based.
there
Wait.
Let me.
round
Oh,
1
that would be
Conkelda,
ice,
round
right?
2 he's doing Gudra? Yeah, Ice, Froggerman.
Where's fire? Oh, 2-1.
Terra Conk
Link.
and
Yeah.
so that's really interesting because like the team doesn't like pop off on paper to me as like something that's like really strong, but like his their two Terramons are like mons that can eat a hit and just annihilate you.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. It gets worse. Why is there a round 5 Spectria?
And I thought my
Yeah.
round 4 Spectre last year was crazy.
Mhm. Every year it's gonna go later and later.
Hey, every year we stray
Every
further from
season.
God.
I feel like people are scared that it has no coverage, but then you forget that you have like 10 other team slots to like hit normal types.
Vector has
Oh.
Shadow Ball training kits. That's all it needs.
Yeah.
Why they
Who
give it
needs
training kits?
Just
Who needs coverage when you got 145 special attack?
True.
Yeah, fucking, I hate that one.
also honorable shout out to the round 3 Torn T on Ethan's team.
That is a late Torn T. Wow. Yeah.
The-
Iron Boulder,
Oh
Mega
my-
Caesar, Torn T. That's nasty. Wait.
I
Yo,
was like,
Peck
yeah,
Hydravel is kind of a really cool core.
Yeah. The
Ethan for
I like that
yeah.
regen core and Pex too.
I think, yeah, I think he made a transaction. He's like, I accidentally made a regen core now.
Accidentally, he said.
Dang,
Yeah.
accidentally.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good luck fooling us with that one. When you draft Toxspec, Toxspecs is not an accident.
Ethan was for real. Like, yeah, I don't mind bringing 3 monster a game every single time.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, if it works, right?
I hit 3-0.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I mean, okay, yeah, who am I to judge?
And like sure, like I don't know what Duperter is doing. I mean, webs, I guess.
Webs.
Like, for 1 point, you could do worse than webs. But I don't know. Like, there's some interesting teams in ice. Like,
Yeah, but I think
I-
for 1 point you can get Spidops. That's an
Yeah.
insult.
yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe
want
the
that water bubble stalled.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Sambo Lambo drafting Duskull is very interesting to me. What is Duskull doing? being cool. I mean, but like
I think it's just like roll compression being a ghost.
that's fair.
He's
You
there.
get a cheap
He's
Yeah,
just
boost.
being
it
a
probably
ghost.
a
Probably better
spin
than
blocker
shove
for the
it,
webs
right? Yeah.
and spikes.
But
Well,
levitate is
is it
nice.
like
That's true.
isn't? Oh, it has levitate.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wait. Yes, it
Wait,
does,
did you
right?
say it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I'm like
So
thinking like back to like Pokemon XD, and I'm like, it still has levitate, right? It didn't pull a Gengar on me or anything. Yeah. Okay. We're chilling.
He's just
if you
there
don't
to be
want to
the
bring
mega trim
Mandibuzz,
channel.
Yeah, if the Mandibuzz is just chilling there, yeah.
I
Mega
gets like
Medicham.
it gets Trick Room.
Oh yeah, that's true. And you
I
have
don't know why you
At
bring
Trick
that.
Room
Like
Zero Aura with room service.
like this
yes.
this is a fast team. I don't think you need Trick Room.
Mega Medicham round one is a little interesting to me though. Like it's a good mon, but like, do you guys think it's like round one
Mm,
worthy?
definitely not.
Yeah.
I know in Paldex, I don't know if it was or if it was just not Paldex, because obviously not.
Like last
Um,
gen.
yeah, or last season, I forgot it was, but there was it was like banned or something because of Trailblaze.
Oh, it gets Trailblazed.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
got
Yeah.
okay.
Trailblaze, and
That
it
makes a
also
little
got
scary. Okay.
I think it got Thief, which lets it hit Psychic types now.
Did it not have
It
a dark move?
it doesn't have like a dark move or anything,
No,
or
it
like it got
doesn't.
Knock
So it's
maybe.
well placed psychic.
Oh, if it got knocked,
No,
that'd be kind of scary actually.
I'm trying to
no, it's
recall.
still relying on thief.
That's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
just Thief,
funny.
but Thief is new, so like it got a lot better.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But it
It's next best option. Its next best option was like going for special with Shadow Ball as well with Calm Mind. That was its,
Right.
like next best option.
yeah. So
It's a
like
cool mon,
it's
but
good. It's a good
yeah,
mon.
for sure.
Um,
Like there are some
he's
interesting teams here.
yeah. Ice is the teams in Ice are just they're kind of goofy looking.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm so used to seeing
That's
Paldex. Yeah.
There's some of the teams of all time.
yeah,
That's
they
one way to
are.
put it. I mean, I like the round, like Froggerman, like what is that, round like 8 or 9, like Mega Sableye, yeah. That's cool. Like
The draft was the draft like.
Yes, I'll take one Natdex Hatcham, please.
wait, did somebody actually draft Hatchram?
No, no, I was just talking about Mega Sableye because it's Magic Bounce.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Should have picked up on that one.
Where's my Natu fans?
Yeah, where are my not two gamers at exactly? All my X and Y triple battlers know Zatu and Natu are based.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's an honestly an
Mhm.
appropriate reaction. Because in Japan here, like triple battles are like weirdly popular, and so many
Oh
people still play on like X and Y cart that I've been like
yeah.
dragged into like a triple battle like X and Y community, and I see the weirdest
Oh
stuff like yesterday I saw well this is a little bit of a tangent but like, yesterday I saw like infiltrator Meowstic power up punching through a Lanoon substitute with weakness policy,
What?
and it also had like a normal
What?
gym, but the Lanoon was pickup, so it stole another weakness policy that his ally was holding, and now
That's
it's just
that's scripted.
it's
That
based
oh
entire battle is scripted.
based as hell, but like triple
Oh my
battlers in
god.
Japan come up with the weirdest stuff. It's ridiculous to me.
Never
Dude.
let that man cook again.
Guess
When are we
what?
getting triple
That
battle
that
for
that
Red Dice?
that man was actually me yesterday.
Uh,
I only got it to work in one of the 3 games because, of course, the enemy also had fake out. But like,
Yeah.
that's where normal gem fake out Meowstic, and then vacuum wave Caesar comes in, so where I could do the same thing.
What in the fuck?
Break, breaking
Uh,
news: JK41 has given everyone salmonella because he was in
yeah,
fact
right.
not cooking with that one.
Let's just say triple battles in Japan are weird, but yeah, like what's not as weird is the standings here. Yeah, the transitions are smooth.
Yep.
But like seeing like just in Steel, seeing Appleton pop off is like the least surprising thing in the world to me. I mean, Elgino's using it like very, very well, but like I've always been under the impression that Appleton is like insanely underrated.
It's very good. Yeah.
Because it's not even like quad weak to ice because it's like thick fat and like it's like bulky as hell, especially in like a format like low tier where your top threats are like Primeape, like
Yeah. I'm surprised Bolton's there. I know Bolton is like in low tier, it's kind of good, but I just think Bolton's ass.
I I want to say I used the bolt tongued in one of my low tier seasons, and then somebody else brought it to kill leader like another season. Like Bolton, like what is it? Strongjaw with the elemental fangs is like pretty good, and Volt Switch to
Yeah.
boot. Um,
Yeah.
and like the ground types aren't exactly like great. You're like having Sand Slash. Palo Sand's really good, and then it's like Sand Slash
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, like right on.
Sanded Honda. Yeah,
Then
right
Pala
on. Yeah, right on
is
too.
really good.
All I'll say is, for even for like low tier, people has no right to be here on number 3. Oh my
Even
god.
it got a sweep.
Yeah, Miles got a sweep with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
The
this
fact
early
that
in
it
the
swept is
stage, you
pretty
just need
crazy
one
though.
sweep.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's got a decent speed tier, and then when you do like throat spray on burden shenanigans, you can do something with it, I guess. And it has
It
nasty
was
plot.
the grassy terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there are many ways to get that what is it, unburdening going, but like there's a lot of interesting teams. Like, oh wow, a Tinkatuff actually like doing something.
Yeah, and low tier Tinkertuff is pretty valid.
I mean, like when you have a typing like Steel Fairy, yeah, like pretty crazy. And it's like Mold Breaker's nice as well.
I like how you say the Tinkertuff is doing something. It's 0-3.
I mean, that is still something.
It's just a
It's
support.
just coming.
It's
It
just
doesn't do
coming
anything.
from world support, yeah.
It's doing something. It's crying.
In very in character though.
True.
But yeah, I mean, Steel is honestly kind of gone like as expected for me, but there have been some pretty standout performances. Like
Yeah.
Elgino and Queen of Roses have been doing very well. Risachi's been doing very well as well. So I'm curious to see how they keep popping off in the future.
Mhm. In terms of like rock
Yeah,
standing,
I have no little
it
cup
look
experience, so hit me with it.
I don't either. I've just heard.
Mm.
And like the top mons seem pretty normal. Timber, Dwebble,
Yeah.
Ponyta, Deerling, Tortuga, Scrag, like those all
Although
seem pretty
Cherubi being
normal.
up there is kind of the one
Ruby
probably.
got a sweep. It
Yes.
should.
I
They
mean,
got
when
a
you
mini
pair
sweep.
any
Yeah.
chlorophyll mon would probably pop off because like level
The
5
thing is,
mon using solar beam is kind of crazy.
it's on a team that also has Bulbasaur, if I remember correctly. So it's just like a backup Chlorophyllmon.
That's true.
I'm trying to
Because
where is it?
Vulpix is Baton Pass Vulpix is actually like better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's Galaxy who has it.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey
it's just a
Galaxy, how many
second skill.
chlorophyll mons do you want? Yes.
Yes.
Right? The answer is yes.
Mm.
How much do you want to abuse Sun? You have also Score Bunny and Charmander. Like what?
All in.
It's just a full Sun.
But the thing
Uh,
that helps that
Numble.
team
Oh
out,
my God, there's a Numble too.
the thing that helps this team out a lot though is it just has one of the best mons in the format, irrespective of like weather or whatever in APOM, right? Because isn't APOM
Yeah.
supposed to be like insanely cracked?
It's
Hey,
really good because Technician Fake Out is strong.